Hi everyone, Janie here, and welcome to our October Craft Collabs Hop, sponsored by A Colorful Life Designs. Each stop of the hop is showcasing the new holiday stencils from A Colorful Life. And to participate in our giveaway for one of 10 $15 gift certificates, listen for my secret word and use it in your comment about my video. Each channel has a different secret word, so be sure to stop by each video and leave your comments because you have 10 chances to win one of those $15 gift certificates. The link to the next person in the lineup is at the top of my description box below, and be sure to click where it says Show More for all of the details. Now let's go to my craft table and start making my project. So as you know, this hop is sponsored by A Colorful Life Designs, and the link to their website is below in the description box, but it is acolorfullifedesigns.com, and you are going to want to visit there. Definitely, they have amazing stencils. I was so surprised. I'm going to be getting more. But these are the stencils that I have to work with today. And let me bring in a background so you can see it better. So this one is called Striped Baubles. And it's got a really cool, fun design. This will be great for some mixed media stuff when I do it. And then we've got this one here is called Heart Flakes. And they are snowflakes in the shape of little hearts. Isn't that awesome? And let's see what else we've got here. This one is called Snowflake Net, and this is just fabulous. And I really couldn't decide, since I am doing a Christmas project, I kind of decided to not use this one, even though I love it. But I have decided to use both of these because I couldn't decide which one I liked best. I'm sure you've had that problem before. So I will be using these, and let me get the next part. I will be using some dollar store frames. So they came from the dollar store. This is 4x6. You can use any size that you want, and I'm going to be using 4 of these. And this idea actually was inspired by something that I saw another YouTuber do, and her name is JoJo's Bargain Hunt and Crafts here on YouTube. And she did something with frames really pretty much like what I'm going to do, only different. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to remove all of the pieces. I'm saving all of these things, by the way. They can be used for something else. So all of these little pieces are coming out, and we're going to get down to just the glass. I'm going to pull the glass out. I'm going to set that down for a minute, and I'm going to grab my pliers, and I'm going to be pulling out these the little metal pieces that would normally hold the picture in, but we're not going to be needing those. So I'm going to pull those all out. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be painting all of these frames. So they came in a pretty gold color, but I also see a couple of scratches on them. And I've decided that I'm going to paint them white. So I will be doing that off camera because I'm going to go spray paint them. And let me set this aside. And now we have the glass. And because of light reflections and everything else, I'm not going to do this next part on camera, but I am going to show you what I'm going to do. So I've got the stencil, and you know what, let me see if it helps at all to put it on this. Not really. Okay. Well, I've got the beautiful stencil, and I'm going to be using Pixie Spray. This is a really awesome product from ThermoWeb that is for stencils, and so I spray it on. Again, not going to do it right here on camera and get it all over my, lens and laptop, but I'm going to be spraying this. You let it wait a minute, and actually it's kind of a little sticky because I used it a minute ago. Anyways, and I'm going to decide how I want it, and I'm going to be placing it right on the glass, just like this, and it will stick beautifully. And then again, I'm going to go outside, so you're not actually getting to see me do a lot of this, but I will walk you through it. So I'm going to go outside and I'm going to be spraying it with this Krylon glass frosting. I originally was going to do glass etching on this, and it was going to be really messy. And then I remembered I had some of this, and I thought, ah, this is it. It gives the same effect that I'm looking for. It's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to go spray this down and let it dry. And I'm going to be doing that to all 4 pieces of glass. And then I will be right back. Okay, I am back to show you what I've been doing off camera. So I painted all 4 frames white. And I did that with Valspar. This is a spray paint, and I absolutely love Valspar. Highly recommend it. And then the next thing I did, I sprayed all 4 frames with iridescent glitter dust. And this stuff is awesome. If you can see the cap, that's kind of what it does to the frames. And I've already tried to get this to show up on camera, and I really don't think it's showing up, but it gives it such a nice sparkly glitter effect, kind of like you would see on snow on a sunny day. And I sprayed all 4 pieces of glass from the frame, and look at how beautiful they came out. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I love that stencil so much. And here's the other one. They just came out beautiful. I can't wait to get this all put together, and well, that's what we're going to be doing next. Okay, I'm going to be gluing the frames together, and I'm going to be using my Beacon 3-in-1. I was originally going to use a hot glue gun to make this go quicker, but I was not happy with the results, so I am actually using a wet glue. Beacon 3-in-1 will hold, and I am going to glue it together just like this, okay, so that the 2 frames match up like that. And don't panic that there is no glass in here, because it will work, trust me. I just needed to have a place to grip this, whether I was doing this with a glue gun or the beacon. So I'm going to be right back as soon as the frames are dry. And now that they are together, I'm going to show you how they hook together before I put the glass in. So they're going to go just like that. Let me see if I can tip this so you can see it. So it's going to fit on just like that, making a cube, just like this. But before I do that, now I'm going to put the glass pieces in. So let me go grab those and we'll get started. So here's the glass, absolutely beautifully stenciled and frosted. And my biggest dilemma was, do I want the frosted part to be facing out or in, or do I want the nice smooth part to be out or in? And it was a big decision, but I've decided I want the smooth part to be facing out and kind of protecting this by having it on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use my Beacon 3-in-1, and I am going to put the glue all around that inside edge right there, and then I'm going to slide the piece of glass in. And I'm just putting it actually in the crack because I don't want it to, let's see if I could show you, it's just in the crack. I didn't want it to be so close to the edge that it might smush out. And I'm still hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm going to just slide that right in there. And drop that in. Make sure that it has glue on it, so I am moving it back and forth a little bit just to make sure it attaches. And it is in there nicely. Let me turn it over here so you can see that side. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other window, and obviously for this one as well. Okay, so the glass is in on all 4 sides, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And now it's time to glue these 2 pieces together. And I'm going to keep using my Beacons 3-in-1, and we're going to glue it together like this. So it's going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to have to put the glue along here and along here and do it at the exact same time. So, wish me luck. Now I'm just going to let that sit and dry, and I will actually probably have to hold it in place for a minute just to make sure it stays where it belongs. Okay, I've got it all glued together and it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm turning it upside down right now because I've decided which part I want to be the top and which part to be the bottom. And now, to give it some stability and a base, I've taken a piece of white chipboard and I measured and cut this out to be just a little bit smaller than the size of it. And on the other side, I used a spray adhesive. This is the spray adhesive I used. And I adhered some white felt to the bottom because this is the part that's going to be touching the furniture and I wanted it to be nice and soft. So what I'm going to do now is glue this base to the bottom. To get rid of some of the reflection, I've turned off my overhead light. And I wanted you to see what I added. So I've added some bling down the side where the seams were, where the two frames go together. And I've done that on all four sides. And then my daughter suggested I also add it to the top just to bring everything together. And that was an excellent idea. So now what's next? Well, before I go any further, I'm going to tell you what my secret word is. So the secret word from my video is snowflakes, just like the snowflakes on this. So that is the secret word. And now I'm going to set this up with some Christmas decorations, and I'm going to be putting a little battery operated candle in it. It lights it up so beautifully. You could also put in a larger battery operated candle or fairy lights or whatever you want to light this up, but it is going to be beautiful, and I can't wait to show you pictures of this sitting up all complete. In these pictures you'll see that I've added some green garland to the inside, and you can add whatever you want, or you don't have to add anything at all. I couldn't get any good pictures of this lit up in the dark, but you can use your imagination. Thank you for hopping along with us today, and I hope you like my project. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing and clicking that little bell so that you don't miss out on future videos and future hops and giveaways. And also there is a link to the next person in the lineup right there at the top of my description box. And the giveaway is open from October 15th through October 22nd, 2019. And if you click where it says show more, you can scroll down and get all of the details. Thanks everyone, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.